Yeah. Numero UNO, me and Drizzy like the Super Bowl, man. Then it big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, I know it's been a minute since I uploaded any guides or any 411s on the latest news, but there's just been a lot going out. We have the God of War update, we have the Final Fantasy 16 update, Fortnite just going crazy. I read every comment, so let me know any questions you guys have. But getting back to the main focus of today's video, which is Whispers in the Wall, Warframe's latest update. This update has brought a lot to the table for Warframe players. It brought a new syndicate, new tile sets, new bosses, new weapons, and a lot more. On the lore aspect, this is a continuation to the story of where Albert Entrati, one of the Orokin members that was part of the family of the Orokin family on Deimos, he was also known as the first scientist to discover the void or come into contact with the man in the wall. You can read his whole story in the bottom part of Deimos if you want to check it out, but it kind of concludes with him not knowing whether he is the real self or if the man in the wall is if the doppelganger version of him is free. So he is sending himself to an alternative timeline to where he thinks the man in the wall cannot follow him. That's where you see him get into this pod and wishing his lover Lloyd as well as his Kavat goodbye, and he gets transported to what we're assuming is Dark Sector, which was DE's first or original game before they made Warframe, which is a perfect tribute to tie the two universes together. But unfortunately, the man in the wall has found Albert, and we have gotten there too late, it seems. But Lloyd, on the other hand, has this machine that can teleport us, that can allow us, to get there in time. We don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure Warframe 1999 would probably be the update where we get there in time, and a lot more to come with that. But it ends with a draw maybe, or a postponement of the conflict that's happening. The Murmurs, which is the man in the walls faction, is trying to take over Albert's lab, and they're trying to fight for something. I don't want to say too much about it, but this is what this update is bringing, a continuation to the story of Warframe. If you guys want to check more, I have a lore video going over what is Warframe if you want to dive deeper into that. But back into the new weapons, we have the Icon, which is a new melee weapon. We have the new secondary Grimoire, which is a awesome utility weapon for Warframe players. And we also have the new art gun that comes with the new Warframe Corvex. This art gun can apply or give you overshields, so it has a nice survivability passive to that. Going over, if you use the Icon, if you use heavy attacks and pull them off, you do get an attack speed and damage increase with this weapon. So it's very, very nice. We have the new syndicate. There is 4 people that we can talk to when we're in Albert's lab. You have, of course, the bird, which is he's there for you to kind of buy his treasures, that you can use for decorations for any of your ship, your dormant zone. He also is there for you to purchase, all of the syndicate shop items, like the melee arcanes, the arcane adapters for your melee weapons. We have necromech mods. We have the coalescent fusion segment that you can upgrade your Hemlith with, which allows you to get access to the next 3 Archon crystals. Then you have Tafker, which is kind of like the person that is very hysterical at the moment. He probably been traumatized deeply. He does he has suspicions about Fibonacci, but I'll let you guys play so you can unravel the story to probably figure out what happened with their past. But all of these creatures seem to be like those creatures that in Full Metal Alchemist, what was the chimeras? I think they seem to be chimeras from Albert Experiment. But Tafker, he's important because you can go to him to get possible Archon shards. They may be Tau forged, They're not guaranteed, but there is a chance for you to get possible extra Archon shards, which is important because you're going to need to fuse 2 to get one of the newer Archon shards. Next, we finally have Fibonacci. Fibonacci is important because he can allow you to upgrade in the syndicate or in the standing. You're also able to choose the bounties from him. There's multiple new missions with this update. We have an assassination mission. For the assassination mission, you're required to pick up a probe and take it to like this beacon. This beacon allows you to see the eyes of the murmur, and you just have to fly and jump to collect them. I was shooting them for like 2 minutes straight, realizing that it didn't work that way. Just jump up and touch them, and you'll be set until you finally build enough to fight the main boss itself. Fairly easy. Then we have another mode called the alchemy mode. This mode would drop essence, like elemental essence, on the floor after you defeat enemies. You grab these essence and you take them to the alchemy melting pot, and you want to make sure you're aiming at the right side pertaining to the element that you have in your hand, and you want to aim it at this tiny circle that's at the edge, and you click R3 or whatever button it is to throw. And I would recommend you being kind of close to it. If not, just make sure the lines and hits that circle, otherwise it won't count. It is fairly sensitive. It might be a bug, but that's how you move on with this one. Exterminate. This is kind of self-explanatory. If you don't know how to do this mission, I don't know why you're on this game. Then we have survival. Same way, self-explanatory. Just make sure you survive. The good Warframes to use for this would be like Octavia. Rhino is helping me a lot going through all of the missions, and then literally any Warframe. But they made Corvex for a reason, so he's tanky. Any tanky Warframe, you don't have to worry too much about these enemies. But then we have Mirror Defense. This is a new mode where you're required to collect glyph symbols that allows you to get buffs. Same with the assassination mission. When you get the probes, you get like these buffs, kind of like when you collect all 10 reactants when you're opening a relic. So this mirror defense, you kind of just like defend the objective, then it's going to move. You go to that new location, defend it, then it's going to move again. Then you're done with round 1. Now the special part about this mission is that you're able to rotate it. You can stay in the mission. You don't have to just leave, so you can just rotate it and rotate it. Now the thing is, there's a special mod that drops in this mission called tome mods. These tome mods are for your grimoire. These tome mods provide utility for your Warframe, so you don't even need, they're not damage based mods, right? They can be, but if you have some of them, I'll pull them up. You have like one that if you kill enemies, killing enemies grants allies in affinity range 40% shield recharge. Then you got ones that can help with reducing armor and shields. Then you have some that can increase the fire rate. Then you have crazy ones that say alternate fire increases ability strength by 4% for 20 seconds. For each enemy hit, stacks for 15 times. So that's a total of 60% ability strength on top of whatever you got, moat vigor, any type of setup. But that is crazy. That's the R3 or the heavy attack with the book. Then you have a lot of them that can increase the duration, the efficiency. So these have a 5% drop chance on rotation C. I think the rotation goes by AABC. So that's legit every 4th mission. So before I end the video, I just want to go over with the flow of what the new place of Warframe is like. What are you supposed to do? Like you enter, you get access to this place. Who do you talk to? I would recommend hitting up your boy Fibonacci to set out, see where your standing is, how much resources you need to upgrade. If you don't have enough, check out his bounties, do the mission with the appropriate bounties. Remember, if you click R3, you can see what the mission drops, so you know which appropriate bounty to select. You can also see that there's a timer that refreshes the bounty to let you know, like maybe the assassination is in the sealed path section and you're not ready for that. So you just give it some time and it might be in an easier ranking for you. That standing that you do collect, take it to your boy Bird 3 and then buy all of the new stuff like the melee arcanes, the Warframes, the weapons, the coalescent fusion part for your Hemlith. If you don't want to do that for the items, say you collected all of them, you can always hit up your boy Tapker. He's kind of going to be the NPC you're going to talk to all the time because it always rotates. But you can get Archon shards for him. And then, of course, Lloyd is where you can get the Archon packs, or the Arcane packs, for any extra Arcanes you collected and you're hoping to, you know, pull from one of his packs that you can do. But thank you guys for watching. That was pretty much a lot of the new stuff that they added with this update. There is a new extra update that came out called Operation Gargoyle. It's called Operation Gargoyle's Cry. So this is a clan mission. I will drop another video going over how to beat that. But like always, you guys keep up the grind. I will see you guys next time, and peace.